everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about the regarding Power Automate. So basically, in Power Automate, what exactly I'm going to show about, like if we go to our app, when I'm creating a new record, when I'm creating a record, we can see the one of the option set. This is the option set value. So now in Power Automate flow, I need to get this value. So basically, when we select this option set value, you will get a value of this option set instead of PP1 PP2. Like how can I will show you how it will come. So if you go to class and if you go to edit column, so if you go here, see, so what exactly in this video we're going to discuss means we can get the option set text from Microsoft Dataverse in Power Automate instead of value. Why? Because of I will show you now. So if you go to the we can go and create one of the new flow. Go to the go and create automation cloud flow automated. So I'm providing a name with option set text value from data. So first we can take the when a row is added or modified from the Microsoft Dataverse. So I'm selecting this. We can create the flow. So when we select on that one, we will see the screen like this. So when a row is added, modify, or delete, we have the three options. So I'm going to select the change type. So whenever added, deleted, added, modify something. So as of now, making as a added and modified. And table name, I'm selecting. My table name is student details. Scope, I'm making as an organization. We have the four types of why we are going with the organization means in our organization if anyone has created any for the record in the students details table or anyone has modified automatically this flow will trigger. For example, only user selected means I am the owner for this flow. So if I create or any modify the record in students data table, then only this flow will trigger. If any other person is doing, it will not trigger this flow. Same like business unit and parent child list. These are the our security rules. Using security rules, we can provide the who is the persons going to the trigger this flow. Like if your example I'm selecting as business unit, in already we have set it as a in business unit particular person to see this one. So we those persons whenever they create any record and modify, then only they can see the this flow will the trigger. So as of now making as an organization, if anyone can trigger this flow automatically, if anyone has created any record, automatically this flow will trigger. So whenever this is our trigger point, main trigger point, then we have a few more options. Show advanced options. Select columns, filter rows, delay and run as. What is this means? Select columns. Example, I have added as a modified also. So means if we want to filter, I mean, if we want this flow should trigger for a particular field only. Means example, I have the field as class. So class as example, we can go with the roll number. If example, if I change this roll number, then only this flow should trigger. Like this means we can take the schema name of this field and you can select this and you can make it here. So automatically, whenever you modified in this record completely, if you modify name or something, this flow will not trigger. When you modify roll number, then only this flow will trigger. That is the purpose of select columns. Okay, next filter rows. Even though we can filter the these particular records also. Example, uh, if you make it as a state code equal to 0 means status equal to active records only we can filter like that and delay until and run as the just a minute. Run as like a flow owner, modifying user row owner. When you select as a row owner, particular example, this who is the record for this owner, then that time only this flow will trigger. Modify user, flow owner. When example this is created some of the person. but that flow will not trigger. Why? Because of we have mentioned as a flow owner, so it means this flow who is created, that person only it will work out. So meanwhile we don't have these two options, no need these options, depends upon our requirement we can go ahead. These are the select columns depends upon. So now our main concept is class. If example I'm getting the value of class, so we can go with the either compose action or initialize variable. So I'm going with the compose action. We can get the output of the particular field. Whatever field you need, you can get the output using this compose of data operation. So if you go here, when I click on this, you can see the dynamic content. This is our dynamic content. You can make it as a static also, but I need for dynamic because of particular when I create any record or any modified, that particular person grade all I need to get. That is the reason I'm going with the dynamic content. So I'm going with the class now. So if you see class, I have selected. So now you can see what is the exact output we are going to get it here. I'm saving this record. So I'm now manually I'm testing this one because of as of now we can trigger it as automatical also. First time that I'm good making as a manually. Automatic means when you click and create a record any modifying it automatically trigger. I will show you that one also. Okay, now I'm modifying the any field, like I'm creating one record name some ABC because we have triggered manually, right? So example 101 something. I'm selecting PP2. So this flow should trigger now. See, if you see your flow ran successfully because we don't have any matched steps, right? So immediately it has proceeded. So if you see here, when I mention whatever the details added are also this is a new create record. So that's the way it is created the one record. So this is our table name. Whatever the details is there, those details is the whatever we have filled those details, it will be there here. Now we have selected PP2. So it should come this value. We'll see. It should come. It will not come the text. It will show as a value. So now our main concept, how to get the text value means PP2. So now we can go with the edit option. Click on new step. Instead of this, no need of doing it. So here only I will do it. I'm doing this one. So before this, I'm taking one step, get a row by ID. So I'm selecting the table. So this row ID above only already record is created. So I'm taking unique identifier. That is our row ID. So what is our unique identifier? It will come with the yes student details. Yes. So particular row only it will come here. And now I'm going here. We'll get it. We'll go with the expression. In this we can take class from the get everybody. First I have. Oh, I'm sorry. So in dynamic content, I'm selecting class. So okay, means this class also I'm getting from the get a row by ID. So outputs of get a row by ID. Sorry, and this is our schema name of the field. So now for this schema name, I'm adding the OD expression, formatted expression. So if you see here, this is our formatted expression. For data that community that display that we want a formatted value. So now if you see outputs of get a row for that particular class schema name at the rate O data. So I'm saving now. So again, example, I'm changing this in a class now. Save it. So if you go back, our flow will automatically trigger because of we have mentioned already triggering points that added and modified. So now again I have modified this class, so it should trigger automatically. it is ticked. So we can right click on this and open link in new tab, so we can see the run history of the Power Automate flow. So our flow ran successfully. Get arrow ID. If you see here, we'll see all the details what are entered, and see here where in get arrow it is taken the value, but I needed text. If you go here, I will get it the grade one. So exactly, this is the way we can get the option set value text from Dataverse in our Power Automate flow. Thank you so much for watching. And next video section, I'm going to let us discuss about the same concept, but how we can get the lookup value. Even the lookup also will get the GOID instead of text. So we'll discuss in the next session.